It's a condition whereby you have emotions every single day, and also the society takes you differently.
When she was just only 17 years old, Julian Peter, now 31 years of age, was given a devastating diagnosis that shook the very foundations of her sanity for days. She had visited the clinic to complain about her swollen legs, and while the doctor was attending to her, she was asked about her last menstrual period, to which she replied that she had never had one. In all her 17 years of living, Julian, as at that time, was yet to experience a vital biological event which signals reproductive maturity in a woman: menstrual period. Although she hadn't specifically gone to complain about her period, her doctor, upon inquiry, found that particular history to be very troubling and unusual. So on that account, she was subjected to a battery of tests and relevant investigations, all of which revealed that she had a rare medical condition known as Mayer-Rokitansky-Costa-Hauser syndrome, or MRKH syndrome for short, a condition that makes a woman to be born without a vagina and a uterus. The MRKH syndrome is a very rare congenital disorder in which a woman is born without a vagina and uterus, or with one that is severely underdeveloped. We call it hypoplastic vagina or uterus. Anyway, as a consequence of this, such a woman will be, number one, unable to menstruate even though she has attained or passed the age at which menstrual periods should have commenced. You see, the absence of menstrual periods in a girl who has attained or clocked 16 years of age is often one of the signs that may suggest the possibility of MRKH. This is one of the reasons why we often advise that a girl who has clocked 16 years of age and is yet to start her periods should be medically evaluated. Number two, such a woman will find penetrative vaginal sex impossible or extremely difficult, except with the help of one or two interventions which may actually involve having to construct a new vagina or having to dilate the underdeveloped vagina until enough room has been created to accommodate an erect average-sized human penis. Number three, which is often considered the most life-altering of all, is the woman's inability to carry her own baby by herself, and this is because her womb is either absent or just too underdeveloped to function in that capacity. Although there is now some hope for conception through uterine transplantation, there has always been the option of harvesting her eggs, assuming she has functioning ovaries, and then using those eggs for an IVF pregnancy that will be eventually carried by a surrogate mother. So these are some of the options that are available for a woman with MRKH who truly desires conception. In Julia's own case, although she had initially refused surgery to create a vaginal canal for her, she later went back, precisely 10 years after the MRKH diagnosis, to have the surgery done. She currently has a vaginal canal which can allow for some sexual activity, but she has no uterus, ovaries, and only has one kidney. The single kidney is because she has type 2 MRKH, which, in addition to the underdeveloped vagina and uterus, also affects the development of the kidney and bones, especially the bones of the spine. In the year 2020, Julian Peter granted an exclusive interview to the BBC where she narrated how she has been navigating relationships and life with her condition. Julian is one of the few African women with MRKH who has been bold enough to come forward to share her story and create awareness about the condition.